Guys, just Enrique, what are your thoughts on how this game played out? An overtime victory got pretty interesting out there.
Yeah, definitely a good team. You know, they even though they don't have the greatest record, they're definitely a good team. So, shout out to them. But I think we made a few mistakes, but ultimately I think we did a good enough job to get the win tonight. So.
As far as Ali, he gets 29 points tonight. What'd you see out of this guy in his third game back?
Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing. Just you got to try to guard him the best you can. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
What is your thoughts on how this game played out? I mean, Greg hit his fair share of shots. Sammy hit a big three, and then obviously 29 for you, 20 for this guy. What do you think about the game tonight?
I just think it was a tough game. I think just they ran some good actions and they ran really fast on offense, so that gave us some trouble. But I think the basketball guys wanted us to grind this one out before we could go on break. So thankful we got out with the W, but definitely, got some things to work on once we come back.
As far as your teammate here, Enrique, 20 points, 20 rebounds. Your team had 40 rebounds. He had half of them. Just what did you see out of him tonight, just in general throughout the season?
I'm used to it. I've been seeing this for like 4 or 5 years now, honestly. So like the same way I like to operate in the mid post is the same way he's a monster around the basket and getting rebounds. Like he does that like it's nothing. So I think, we definitely tell him we're happy for him. Like 20 and 20, like that's not an easy feat, but I think he just plays hard every night and he gets rewarded for it. So.
Do you guys match up a lot in practice?
In the past, when he first came here, yeah. But now I kind of play on the perimeter a little bit more. But sometimes we get switched on to each other. But it's a tough matchup because, dude's taller than me with longer arms, so it's tough. But I think it's good for us whenever we match up in practice because we don't take it lightly because we both know kind of what we're capable of. So.
As far as just what are some of the things you guys feel like you need to work on in practice as you move forward heading into the St. Bonaventure game on the 30th?
Definitely got to pick up our transition defense a little bit. I think we gave up a little too many. They ran a good offensive set, so we got to make sure we are able to adjust defensively. I think that's our biggest thing going into our next game on the 30th, adjusting defensively.
Reek, you got into a matchup with number 24. Seemed to be getting a little bit chippy on the floor. Yeah. How do you mentally deal with a matchup like that when you're in a big game?
No, he's a good competitor. I love it. I love competing. So, when we talk trash to each other, we just talk trash. Play the game, but ultimately just respect the game. That's what I think about. There's a lot of high emotion when you're playing. So just respecting the game, trying to get to the next play mentality. So yeah.
Ali, for you got a big game tonight. Obviously scoring 29 points, just 5 points off from your career high. How does it feel to get back into the groove and be able to make an impact like that?
It feels good, but I think we scored almost 100 tonight. So, like, in my head, like, 20-something is just a small fraction of that. But, it felt good just to get into the groove of things and just work on my cardio. I think that's really the main thing for me is just trying to get back to where I was, a year or 2 years ago, just being in elite game shape so I could help them out as much as possible.
Where do you feel like you're at as far as the cardio and game shape? Are you at like 80, 85, 90?
It's not like a video game, so I can't really be like, it's at like 88, yeah. But, I would say almost there. And I think this game definitely helped, and kind of the way Gross scheduled the non-conference, I think it's helped my cardio with the time I came back, NKU, and then the game we had Sunday, and then now this. So I think I just got to, stay in the gym over break and come back ready to play on the 30th.
Okay. From when you left and then came back, how has this guy changed as far as a ball player on the court?
I seen it before a little bit in practice, but he just took it to another level, like shooting, ball skills, IQ. I think people don't realize how much, of a smarter he is. He's a smart player. He can see the floor, he can read traps. He's getting trapped all the time, and I know how that feels, but I don't get trapped every possession. So I get some breaks, but when I do get trapped, it's like that, and you got to make a split decision. So definitely proud of him and the development he's made, just since I've been gone, and it's good to be back with him to finish college.
Ali, that last play for us offensively was you taking free throws. When it's in overtime and that's the pressure is kind of on you, what is going through your head? What's going through your mind?
I don't know. I think I was dancing to music or something like that. They're playing music out there. It's just try to be loose. I think when you first come into college, freshman and sophomore year, your shoulders get tight and stuff, but you know, he was missing some free throws, and we were just encouraging him, like, you're all right. And they did the same thing for me. Like, no one was, like, trying to give me extra motivation. They just looked at me like, do what you do. Like, we see you do this 6 days out the week, so, you know.
And how does it feel knowing that guys like Enrique, Greg can kind of trust you in those moments?
It's great. I mean, definitely being at a place where I didn't see that at the highest level. So, like, being back around guys that just care about winning first and foremost, like, that's the biggest thing for me. And that's why I'm having, honestly, like, the most fun I've had playing basketball since I've been in college, because it's just an appreciation and joy just for playing the right way and trying to win.